Our next testimony is coming from Sister Wright, Pastor Wright. You hardly ever see them apart. They're usually dressed alike, and they still are, black and red. And it was my privilege to work with them going door to door in Greer, South Carolina. We did a lot of sweating together. And so go ahead and tell them.
Good morning, everyone. We've had a great time working we worked with him in Greer, but we've been working in Augusta, and Pastor William Smith also came and trained some of our students. We have our students there at the academy working very hard to witness for Christ. We also have them preaching and teaching the gospel. They had a full evangelistic meeting, and at the end of the meeting, I think we baptized 4 or 5. I'm not remembering exactly how many. But when Dr. Moore and Pastor McRoy came, they divided our church into teams. And they were so excited. The people just got real excited about going out to give the U-turns. And they came back with so many testimonies of how people stopped them and asked them to pray for them. We also had Bible studies. They were taking the Bible studies, and we've had people sending in the Bible studies. So God has just really been blessing.
Not only has God blessed in Augusta, but he also has blessed in a town called Rennes, Georgia. Anybody ever heard of Rennes, Georgia? Pastor McRoy sent a team of literature evangelists to Rennes, Georgia, to actually jumpstart our outreach program. Rennes is a historically evangelistic church plant, but getting out into the community was something that we had gotten unused to. But with the publishing ministry, we just got inspired to just go out and knock on doors, and this laid groundwork for a medical evangelistic program that was conducted by Dr. David Moore in that city. And to date, over 10 souls have been baptized in Rennes, Georgia. The servant of the Lord tells us that the medical work is the right arm of the gospel.
Before you tell them about the servant of the Lord, let me tell you one thing that happened. We just experienced an interesting, something very interesting happened. A derelict came and broke out all of our windows in the church and in the school. Just demolished everything, so we had to have the carpet replaced and all of the windows, and the department of, well, anyway, the insurance people closed our church down. They quarantined it. And pastor ordered a tent, the big red and white tent. And we used those U-turns doing the big red and white tent. First we were having school in the tent, and then we had classes in the tent. Then we started a tent meeting, an evangelistic meeting in that tent, and we used U-turns, and we also used part of Dr. Moore's program with the health program. So God just really blessed, and Pastor B.C. Williams came as our speaker, and at the end of this, well, not really end because we're still going on, but we've baptized 18 souls so far. God is just so good.
She's been evangelistic. It was 17, but let's give her a good heart, amen. As I was saying, the medical work is the right arm of the gospel. And I was asking Pastor McRoy, well, what is the publishing work? And he wondered about it. I said, I know. How about the right foot? Because that's what you go with. You go with literature to share with people. This is what they read. This is what they study to show themselves approved, to understand the gospel. And so we thank God for this teamwork that the health ministry and the publishing has initiated, and we thank God for the fruitfulness that has resulted in our district.